Hi guys! I have been meaning to film this video for a few weeks now, and I wanted to give you an updated look on how I use my work inserts to plan out my week. So I have a lot of different planners, and about halfway through this year I'm going to do like an updated video on what all my planners are and my planner system. But for now, I wanted to just show you how I manage things in my work inserts. So I'll get into my planner in a second, but I have brought out some washi for this week. I'm not one of those fancy people that buys washis from like Simply Gilded or stuff like that. This one came in one of those like Michael's packs, and it really matched the style I was going for this week. Next, I have these multicolor grab bags from my shop. These are $2 Tuesday bags. When I do $2 Tuesday, what I do is I'll choose several color schemes and I'll do 3 different grab bags. So I'm going to show you those. So we have grab bag 1. So this like colorway was called Seaside. It was meant to be like from the colors of the ocean down to the colors of like the sandy beach. So we have weekend banners that I'll just use one of these. Appointment labels, quarter boxes, and half boxes. I use these three things the most out of all of these. Then we have grab bag 2, which I don't use most of these, so I don't use the bill dues, but I do keep these with like all my other like multicolor bill dues if I need to pull them into other spreads. I use habit trackers. I don't use the date covers, and usually I don't use the movie marquees. So this one's not as useful. And then the last one is the pack of glitter headers, which is just 4 sets of glitter headers that are all out of order. And I'll just choose maybe one of these. Maybe I'll choose multiple for this week. Lastly, I made myself a custom sheet, so I need checklists to help make my week work. So I printed these and cut these in the same colorway because for last week and the weeks before, I've been just pulling them as leftovers from kits, but I really love when they match. So it's 6 of these, just 3 ones, and then these 3 like ombre ones. I honestly think I'm just going to use these just because I do go for a white space look. So planner time itself. This is a Pen Gems pen. I do need to get what color that matches this, which would be great, but I just think this is sparkly and pretty. This is a Webster's Pages planner. I bought this on a buy-sell trade on Facebook like over a year ago, and last year it was my Rewind planner and it became my work planner at the start of this year. I keep this very basic. Over here on the left, I keep my stickers. Last week, I used the Lemonade colorway from the $2 Tuesday packs, and I will keep, actually, I guess I could take these out now since I'm putting in the other ones. I don't really decorate this much at all, though I would love to put a lot of more functional stuff in here. One of the things that I've been doing recently, and I did it with the Lemonade colorway, but I didn't do it with this one, is making these like die cut packs that come with stickers. And for most of the week, I had a die cut pack in here to decorate this, like one of these. So it's like 10 die cuts and then a sticker sheet that was all like real cute in there. But I took it out, a Lemonade one, just because I was switching over to the Seaside. So it's kind of like I get to like change up the theme of this every week. This I printed myself. This is one of the girls that are in my shop. Well, I guess she's not in my shop right now, and just like a pretty background. I don't think I'll ever do a flip through of this. I'm not sure, like maybe at the end of the year, but this is just an insert from So Much Crafting. It is the whole year. I have monthly inserts in here, and then I don't want to show you like the specific like filled out inserts just because that's like personal work stuff. But let's flip to next week. So let's grab this week and take it out. So these are just personal inserts, nothing fancy. And I start with the washi. When I was doing these before, and like I filmed some of the plan with me's with those, I was using like mini kits in these, but the issue is I don't need any full boxes like at all. Oh shoot, I already remembered what sticker I forgot to bring out. So I'm just gonna So these, I do use a calendar, like a online calendar with, I think we use Outlook calendars just for the whole office, and I do use those, and I like, because I need to share that with my boss, and it's nice just to have it like that. But I really like having everything written down, especially when I go into meetings where it's not appropriate for me to pull out my phone or my computer to look up my schedule, but it is okay for me to pull out like a planner. And I also really like having this as just like something open on my desk for me to glance at, so I don't have to click away. And then I do have like a small to-do list in here, but I do have to-do inserts that I made for myself that I can always stick in any week I need. And you know, like throughout the day, I always have sticky notes. I use a lot of sticky notes I get in mystery kits from Scribble Prince Co. for this, but I like, you know, somebody will come in my office and ask for something, and I'll just jot it down on a sticky note. And instead of those sticky notes just being scattered everywhere around my desk, I make sure to always put them in on that week in the planner, like the week it's due, just so I always have them and I don't lose them. I found it like having this planner really good for tracking that kind of stuff. So I am gonna hole punch these suckers. And at first I was considering not doing washi anymore, like when I tried to make this as more professional as I could. But in addition to the washi looking really cute, it also reinforces the edges here, which is very, very important, because otherwise the stuff gets torn real easy. Okay. Sorry, this beginning stuff always takes forever. And there's not many plans to put down, so it's not gonna be that bad after I'm done with all this. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna put down my weekly ombre. The only thing I'm using that's not from the Seaside collection is this weekly ombre from my spring multicolor. I'm thinking of adding another pack that includes some other stuff as well, or rearranging my packs for my $2 Tuesday, but let me know. But this is where I put my work schedule. I guess work schedule is the wrong thing to use. It's what I put in, what times I work. You know, when I come in, when I leave, I don't have like set hours I need to be there, I guess. So next I'm going to grab, this is one of my oops sheets, you can tell, and I'm going to put in my 2 habits. So the 2 habits that I track every week, I track the same 2 habits, is zeroing out my inbox. It's really important for me to try and leave every day with a inbox that is empty. And then the other one is to sync my calendars. And by that I mean this one and like my online one. Just make sure they all match. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with that special sheet that I made for myself. Let me grab it. On every single day, I'm going to put in a checklist. So let's see how I want to do this. Okay, that looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop all of these in on every single day, even on the weekend. Okay, so I remembered that I actually didn't want to do this on this weekend because I'm not working this weekend. So I don't need it for that. So next we have glitter headers. So I have 4 different colors, and I could always do like this one gets this one, these 2 get that one, that one. Oh, that's gonna work real well. Usually I tried to, like last week I just used 1 color across the entire week, and I actually really like, because like it's not like I'm using up stickers that I'm never going, like once I use up one of these sheets I'm never going to be able to use it again. I love having tons of glitter headers around, which is one of the reasons I was so excited to start including these in my $2 Tuesday, or to start doing $2 Tuesday, so I could make more like random multicolor that I didn't need to continuously keep stocked in my shop. It's just every Tuesday, different colorway, all done. Okay. Oh, that looks cute. I'm gonna set aside all these 3 because I don't need them anymore. Next, let's grab a weekend banner. Just because this end of the week looks very light, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the very dark glitter header. or not glitter header, weekend banner. I don't plan on working this weekend, so hopefully I don't need this space down here. Okay, so now we get to the actual plans. I don't use any like icons. I used to do that. In this space here, I actually put in like the time the meeting is, which is actually what those are kind of intended for back in the day. So I'm gonna start with Monday morning. We always have our staff meeting first thing in the morning. I don't have that many plans so far for this week. Tuesday, I'm really excited. I'm going to put this as a larger appointment label. We have some new staffers starting their training on this day, and I always love saying hello to them. And then in the afternoon, I'm going to just take a quarter box. I've got a webinar I'm listening in on just to learn some stuff. And then on Thursday, I have, in that same series, just another webinar in the evening. Friday, I have our weekly, so like Monday morning staff meeting is like the staff within my department. Friday morning staff meeting is like all the heads of the departments come together. Honestly, this is it. For every, like I'll definitely have these to fill in, but I'll have like my to-dos or priorities for this each day. I will put in usually like a note section. I'll have a lot of sticky notes, and I will pull these in throughout the week. But honestly, this is how I do it. This is very functional for me, and it works great. I unfortunately can't show you like a finished version of this, because if I was planning on doing that, I would have to make sure that every time I filled this in, I kept it very vague, and it's important for me to have my work notes not be vague. Okay guys, it's back in my planner. I have my sheets back here, and I just love this. It's very functional for me, and it works really well. This is one of the huge reasons I wanted to do $2 Tuesdays, because this is going to be really great for me to be able to have every single week a new colorway, so not just one color and a lot of things to pull from, because that was the big issue. I was using my multicolor, but I only come out with new multicolor every season, not every month. Or like with this, usually every week. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Please leave any comments below or suggestions. This has so far been super functional for me, like using this in coordination with like a digital calendar and like running to-do lists and sticky notes. And that's really the goal of this planner, is for it to make sense for me. So there's nothing really to link down below. Just make sure to catch my shop on Tuesdays if you're interested in grabbing these packs. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!